us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ian Happ leading things off and takes a strike. And that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
In the air, left field, down the line. And there's 1 away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
Kyle Tucker stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And there's a foul ball. Check swing, called strike. 1 out, base is empty. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Muncy moving under it. He's got it. And that is that. And the Cubs are down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy and our starting pitcher here today, Shota Imanaga. What's the word on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Here's Mookie Betts. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The shortstop takes the ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Tommy Edman stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he pumps it a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. To the right side, Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Bush. Ohtani, a 6'4" righty, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson, the Sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Fifth, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And there's a ball. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And the 1-0. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him! 2 away.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. In the air, right field, Pajes. Long run, makes the grab on the run. And that's the third out. Cubs lead one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Shota back to work. And it's fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting fifth, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. There's a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Inside. Full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 3-2. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. That's through there for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Smith stands at first with 1 out. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Smith into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, one out. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, one out. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 gone now.
Batting 8.
Here comes Chris Taylor.
Hitter, Chris Taylor.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Way upstairs. Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And the sweeper is off the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And here's a 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
2 outs. Bases full. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two outs. And fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now fly ball to right center. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Dodgers leave them loaded. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in L.A., top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Gage Workman. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts.
Ball, that's down.
That's down and in.
Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. And this is inside. Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, catcher,
And now it's Miguel Amaya. That's in there. Strike one. One down, base is empty. And strike two.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Betts. Calls it in, 2 away. Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
In the
Ball
dirt,
one, no
ball
strike.
one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And 1-2. Top of the third, no score. High fly ball, right field. Pajes makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Check swing. Did he go? No.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it kicks off the bag. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Chicago
on now.
Cubs.
Tyson Miller.
Number 49, Tyson Miller.
Now
running
move being
at
made at
second
second base. Pinch running
Number
here.
6.
Hesung Kim.
Hassan Kim.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that goes foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Kim leads off second with nobody out. And that is out of play. Man at second. Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at second, nobody out. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And out number one on the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Dives and keeps it on the infield. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down, and next for L.A., Will Smith. He reached out a walk his first time. And that misses. 1-0. Two outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Miller checks the runner,
He's
and he's back in safely. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. on and missed, struck him out, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And we're back.
Leading off
Digging
with
in,
the Cubs,
Kyle
right
Tucker.
fielder Kyle Tucker.
And a base hit up the middle. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Dominant performance for him
Suzuki.
today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So now the DH spot, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
1 out left for the Cubs. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 outs. That one in there across the letters.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. The Cubbies down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se ve.